Beastie Boys with Hot Sauce Committee Part 2, selling 24,000 units. Total sales to date, 194,000.
Hold on, I have to go put a tea bag up my ass. I'll be right back, because I need to get a boner.
Yeah! Get up!
We spent some time in the very northern part of Alaska. We were doing some marine research there on ice caps and so on. And then the way the new album, Hot Sauce Committee Part 1, started was we got an opportunity to go on this boat called the Octopus to actually go down to Antarctica and study what was going on there on the boat. And the boat also had a recording studio. And so we got to record in the studio. So that was what got the whole kind of ball going.
And 2 submarines and a helicopter. That's true. Well, the lyrics for this album were written a long time ago because this album is actually a prequel to Licensed to Ill. So many of these lyrics were written over 100 years ago.
Yeah. That's not true.
To the Five Boroughs was kind of like maybe the mood was really heavy in New York in terms of, it was right after September 11th. There's, like walking to the studio, it was like there'd be like tanks on the street, with like army people. It was something that our whole lives growing up in New York City we'd never seen or experienced, So it was a very intense time. Plus, we had the U.S. government going around invading countries that for no reason, for false reasons, and basically telling lies about it. So it was a very, very intense time. So I think that album kind of reflected it. And then when we started the next record, Mix Up, we'd actually been talking for a while about doing an instrumental album. Even when we made Check Your Head, we'd talked that for a while. That was going to be an instrumental album, and just kind of like Mix Up, it finally just happened. We did it. Mm-hmm. We pulled the trigger and put that out. And then I don't know. Then when we started making this record, it was more like we just got together and started putting music together and listening to things and playing each other music and kind of layering, making it, I guess, a little more dense, like musically, like having like samples going on, and but then also playing stuff and then sampling stuff that we were playing and kind of like Tetris, putting it all on top of one another, and putting vocals in there, but having the vocals be like almost another part of the music as opposed to like a separate thing.
1, 2, 3. Too many rappers and it's still not enough MCs.
Too many rappers, not enough MCs. Yeah. Is actually the particular statement of the chorus of the song.
Think of it as like a dictionary. We're defining terms here. So I think what Nas is saying, what we're saying is like, okay, MC, master of ceremony, mic controller. Okay,
master craftsman.
Master craftsman. Except that's a different level or a different category than just a rapper. A rapper, that's fine. You might make a whole album or several albums and you're a rapper, but to really be at the level where you're controlling things and you're master of it, that's a different thing. Mm-hmm. A lot of people might eat cheese. That doesn't make them an entrepreneur. Mm. Entrepreneur knows.
It's really, okay, this is the difference.
Is
the difference
cheese
between a barista and some jackass who makes a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I understand.
All right. Difference between
sommelier and just drunk.
Difference between somebody making a loaf of bread or going to the boulangerie. This is the difference between a rapper and an MC.
Okay.
They say a band that cooks together stays together. And we at least once or twice a week we get together and we prepare a huge feast.
Yeah.
A meal. Yeah. Sometimes we'll have say, Northern Italian night.
Yeah. Sometimes I just, on my way to the studio, just grab a bunch of stuff from a garbage can on the corner. But it's really in the presentation of the food and the items that you make. So we work it out.
I mean, like most recently, I think
garbage
plate night. Yeah. I have got a series actually of kind of like softcore sex novels.
Like letters to Penthouse Forum stuff?
Just, because I think people don't have the need. I find, like, around me, I talk to a lot of especially couples I talk to, they need some, a little bit of excitement in their lives. So that's what I'm providing in my book series. Like,
I think
stuff
I think you should put it online, but
well, there's that. I mean, and I think it'll translate into a visual medium because a lot of my stories are simple stories, like the dude comes over to deliver food.
right.
and
so with Mike's book series, his erotic book series, he's going to do a lot of stuff online, and I'll be providing the online content.
Yeah.
So I'll be the actor in the sex stories. And unfortunately, there's a lot of weird, kinky stuff, but I'll do it for my friend Mike. Yeah. I'll do it.
Yeah, I love that story that you did where the guy delivers the food.
Yeah. Yeah. And
I love where it goes.
Yeah. And I actually had to have sex with a chicken and broccoli order one time.
As you can see, the band has trouble maturing. I mean, physically, no, but mentally,
Well,
yes.
yourself.